Hey, what's going on, you dead set legends? And welcome to everybody's favorite day of the week. Welcome to Maximum Bang Monday, arm wrestling's #1 variety show. And I tell you couldn't get two more motivated people in the arm wrestling world to just hold up Monday nights for a lot of fun. Of course, I'm always joined by my tag team partner, the Mastodon, Jon Thompson.
God,
who,
don't come at me like that so hard right at the beginning of the show. Couldn't take it. I couldn't take it.
Who may just need a bit of CPR before we get started, but is on his way to Arizona State this weekend to call the action with Hollywood. Don Underwood. John, you big son of a gun, what is going on?
Getting a little excited. It's about this time. I'm telling you, I'm starting to get the messages from people saying, I'm going to Arizona State. You're going to be there, Uncle John? You're going to be there? You're going to get a piece of the action there? Tim Talmadge, Arm Sports Entertainment. Yeah. And I say, yes, I will be. Yes, I will. The Mastodon will be there. And I will be in full force commentary. Full 100% off the rails. Don Hollywood Underwood's going to be there. We got a nice crew that Tim Talmadge has been harvesting and honing for the last, several, many years of time. And we're all coming together. Of course, we will miss your presence, but you have fish to slay in Dubai.
Yes, I am lucky enough to be a king of the table. I find it interesting, John. There's just so much happening behind the world of arm wrestling. As we know, I was threatened with my life. And one of the reasons was working with a particular person. And now said person is teaming up with him. So that's all kicking off. RVJ's quit again. He's really upset.
He's quit again. Oh,
yeah.
Harvey,
yeah. A couple of videos going off. But yes, of course, I will be at King of the Table. Looking forward to that. It is always good to go to these events. But yes, my heart does break a little bit that I won't be at Arizona State because I've got the Friday night super matches as well that we spoke about last week. So I'm really looking forward to that. And of course, we're going to do our predictions for King of the Table. We've got a bit of caption game action with another person jumping to the top of the leaderboard. But of course, let's have a chat. Granny Soup Ladle says, looks like Schoolboy's little Irish cousin in the thumbnail. They don't look related at all.
Fair
Henry,
enough.
the most fakest man in arm wrestling. Fakest, is that a word? Fakest man? Mike versus Lars will steal the show. What's going on, Henry?
I hope Mike versus Lars steals the show. I don't know if it will, but I hope it does.
Yeah. It'll be interesting. My Monster Todd podcast, like you've never seen him before, really opened up and took a turn. That'll be out tomorrow. As Andy Beckett is in the chat. What's going on, mate? And Salam Zoda, that's a cool name. He thinks Vitali will steal the show. That's going to be a real interesting match. We'll get to that. Tall Paul Hutchins, hey, the TPH. Says, I think the Blanc v Vitali will steal the show, especially if the refs start them squared up.
But wait. I mean, he did make that video. What did you think about that video he made where he's like, no, it's not my shoulders not being square. It's just that you guys are seeing the one because he puts one shoulder way up high and then his other shoulder is really far down. Do you buy it? Do you? Are you into it?
Well, he did the overhead one.
He did.
The dotted line was across.
Yeah.
It's just he beat Devon. That's the only thing.
That's true.
You beat Devon, you get attacked. It's just simple maths. I've studied arm wrestling maths for quite a while now. I think I'm like a qualified physicist, and I've just worked out beat Devon, cop the wrath. And, Joe Nelson's a bit of a wrath killer. He's in there. What's going on, Joe? You're dead set legend as well as Benji match in brackets. Ooh. Why are you in brackets, Benji?
Benjamin Mack.
So he's in there. And the Drew's been watching the videos. I've watched some of the first one, Drew, and I started watching the second one before John come online. RVJ not happy with Bowen, forgetting about it.
Oh, Drew, that is like, could you have thrown more shade at RVJ with a sentence that is?
But yeah, and look, maybe I have to watch it again. But they were doing a podcast together, so I don't know how he could forget about him.
I don't know, man.
But he comes in with a ready chitty chitty bang bang. Yeah, Tim Talmadge is a pretty hard-working person. Jeremy Parker's in the chat. Red Hot Chili Peppers is hanging about as well as the Keithinator.
Oh, no, go back up to RHCP. Holland bloats.
I didn't even see it.
That's a good one. That's a good one. I like
you know
that.
What? That's a professional. It's a professional. You're on the board. RHCP. Red Hot Chili Peppers with a provisional. David Simpson's in there with a ready titty titty bang bang. Joe just quickly wants to talk about RVJ. Says in the second video, RG says I gave Bowen weeks notice and he didn't say shit until it was supposed to go live. It's about respect. Then I stopped watching.
It's about respect, eh?
It's a funny word. Wrestling's in a real funny spot at the moment. Do you know when I picture arm wrestling, John? It's two people handshaking with one hand, and then the other hand, you think it's on their shoulder, but it's a knife in the back.
Knife in the back, yeah.
That's how I'm picturing arm wrestling.
Oh, no.
At the moment. But I tell you what I don't hate is Arm Historian. I was on Arm Historian's channel yesterday, and we had fun with
the fantasy draft.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun, and it took every single iota in me not to pick Ryan Bowen over Vitali and keep him on the A side. I was this close. Everyone that watched it, I was this close.
I'm glad you held out.
But just quickly before we get into our first prediction, I've just been a bit busy. My daughter turns 2 on Thursday. We had her second birthday party, and we know how much I love my family. So I got to brag about little Zadie. Had her first pony ride. We were at the farm. She was on the play equipment running around. We played Pass the Parcel. John, did you have that growing up?
Pass the Parcel?
Yes.
No.
So what you do, you get a whole heap of newspaper, and there's a prize in the middle of it, and you chuck a few random prizes, and you wrap the main prize, and then you do a layer and a layer. So you pass the parcel. When the music stops, you get to open a layer, and it could have a prize, it could not. And then the prize at the end is like the big prize. And wouldn't you believe it? Luck would have it that the music stopped on Zadie 3 times.
Whoa.
What luck. Hey?
I thought Zadie might have, one of her gifts might have ended up being like a nice new mint condition Hasbro, and the music ended on you. That makes sense to me.
A signed Marcio Barboza trading card.
Ooh, sexy.
Could have been that. All righty. Hope everyone is doing well. As Major Mason in the chat, what's going on? Archdog, good to see you on Arm Story. And it was a lot of fun. It'll be better if you all hit the like button as well. So we're here for the predictions. No, I don't hate the brackets. Just caught me off guard, Benji. Sometimes things just catch me off guard. No way she's already 2. Fake news.
Well, I don't have a heartwarming story. I have a horror story of what I did today.
Oh, no.
The think about the things that you could do that are bad things that you could be subjected to as a husband. What would some things on a weekend be that you wouldn't want to do, or places you wouldn't want to be? For multiple hours at a time. Yeah.
The strippers?
You don't want to be there for hours at a time.
No, I don't like them.
Okay, I'm just going to tell my story. You're no fun at all. You're no fun. I spent my afternoon at the Mall of America, the largest mall in the United States, ladies and gentlemen. And do you want to know what? I said, hey, you know what? I'll go with my wife and her friend that's visiting, or we're going along. I'm like, you know what? I really have been having my eye on the brand new Aliens Blu-ray in 4K. I'm like, there's got to be a place that would sell that in the Mall of America, the biggest mall in the United States. Do you know how many places sell movies?
No, DVDs are a dying breed.
Zero.
Oh,
it is not possible. It is not possible. But as Joe Nelson does rightly point out, I got you a lot of Pride gear. There's a lot of that at the Mall of America.
If by Pride you mean old school Japanese fighting tournament, then thank you.
No, I mean the gay one.
No, thank you. No, thank you. I politely decline. Thank you for the the thoughts.
I was there for 3 hours minimally, and there is no different stores. They're all the same store, just with slight variations. You want shoes? Go to this store. Got shoes. That one? Yep, that too. I also want a purse. Don't worry. Every single store in here has them.
Wow.
That's what the Mall of America is now. Terrible. Terrible.
It is terrible. But you know what's not terrible? King of the table. King of the table matches. Yeah. And let's get the first one up there. And we're going to get all the guys voting on each match. I did a poll beforehand, John.
Yeah.
Let's see if I can. Which match will steal the show? Comment below. And it's Matyushenko and Morozov that won the poll. Just.
That's who I voted for.
So I'll start the poll. Who wins? And we've got our first match. Rivas, Las Vegas.
And this is right arm?
Yes.
So certainly you would think, like logic would dictate, certainly Zoranov can't win this. Certainly Rivas is too big. Certainly. But is that not also what we've said about every single match that Zoranov has had in the recent past? Like, the guy is ridiculous.
Yeah, he'll be 3-0 down and come back and win 4-3.
And that's the thing that I think really changes the match for me, is the fact that it's not best of 5. Right? So they have a little bit more room to play, right? So God dang, I really want to I'll be pulling for Georgie 100%. I'm not so certain I want to pick him, but I'll let you give me some arguments and then I'll make my choice.
Okay. So everyone's just in there. Who'll be the commentators? So I think it's a rotation of 4 of us. I'm not sure if Ryan Bowen's commentating because he'll be there, but I know Neil, Pickup, Raymond, Leipens, and myself will be there. I'll be there. Now let's just talk to the chat first, and it's super prediction. Rivas will kill Georgie. Then Rivas will pull Hermes in August. I love predictions like this. Give me some conspiracy theories, Lagia. I love it all. Hey, man, Silky Wilkie's in the chat.
Okay.
Renov is a tank. I've been wanting him to fight Devon since last year.
Yes.
Joe reckons Rivas' endurance will fail him. Now, man, Roy Baker is in there, and I'll get to some more. On the rumor mill, John, Rivas is like 170.
Woo.
170 kilos. And then I've got like a Georgi Zarenov card here. I want to see what his weight is like.
Like 100?
I've got a Rivas card as well. He was 144.7. What's that one? East versus West 7. Georgi Zarenov was 123. So you would imagine he'd be around the 130 kilos. And if Rivas is 170,
that's a lot of weight.
Don't get me wrong. I am a huge Georgi Zarenov fan. I am, even though we won't be able to speak to each other much, I am a huge Georgi Zarenov fan. But I do think the weight difference could just be too much for Georgi. I think Georgi will just sit on top of the hand. Georgi's going to come in and hook, but it's just sitting on top of the hand, I think just might be too much. I think Georgi's hand will get blown up. That's if Rivas is 170.
God dang. This is a very interesting matchup. I hope that it's good. I hope that Georgi wins, but I have to go with Rivas. I have to.
Yeah, I've gone Rivas Las Vegas as well. Rivas. Brian's in the chat. He says, last time we saw Georgi looked massive. You can tell he's hungry to climb the ladder. When was the last time we saw Georgi Zarenov, Paul?
East versus West, something or other. A couple shows ago.
I think it's been a minute. Georgi Zarenov. Let's have a look. August 26th.
Of last year?
Yeah, no, this year. He beat Farid Osmanli.
Oh, right. He wasn't supposed to do that either.
Yeah. So at the moment, it's 60%. The votes are coming in. We'll leave it open for a couple of minutes. While you're in here, hit the like button. That would be great. I think everyone's the same. I think if Rivas is 170, people are picking Rivas. But I think collectively, everyone wants...
rooting for Georgi.
Yeah. But if Rivas comes in around that 150 and Georgi is 130, then we're cooking with gas here. We could see a Georgi Zarenov win.
I can dig it.
But, geez, look at them. They're just man mountains. Even their heads are massive.
Yeah. Gigantic.
Rivas is giving you a run for the money.
Yeah. I mean, and that's impressive.
Head gains, baby. Okay, right. So I'll end the poll on the first one. And we'll get in there. How many PF that 170 kilos is in? How much was that personal fat?
Yeah, probably a fair bit. But we'll see. I don't know. We haven't seen when was the last time we saw Rivas when he went against Lalaton?
Yeah.
Yeah. And
Lalaton rolled him up and just smoked him.
Yeah.
Smoked him. Gateway Arms. Can you give us a rundown, Gateway? You know what? I am a big RVJ fan. It's never been hidden, but that's a provisional point for Gateway. I'm in a good mood today, John. I'm in a good mood. My daughter's turning 2. Footy commentary's going good. Matt King of the table. Little heart's about to break that I'm not at Arizona State because that was a killer last year. I'm in a good mood, John. I'm in a good mood.
Life is good.
Had a great show with Armwrestling yesterday. My girls are healthy. It's just brilliant. I'm very, very happy. So if you're looking to get some provisional points, I can fire away in the chat, you Dead Set Legends. Fire away. Right. Next match on Zick Hard. we have. Oh, the shiny head contest.
Yes. What's more powerful, the beard or the clean shave?
Clean shave.
You're going for the clean shave.
Well, just in general, my prediction might be different.
It's a travesty that a man with your beard-growing genes hides that beautiful bush away. That's what I've got to say. Because, I mean, like, look, you've got a gift and you are wasting it. Completely wasting the gift of beard.
Look, I can grow a mean one. I wonder if I can get a photo up real quick of the one time I had a beard while John breaks down Lars. Yeah. You break down Michael and Lars.
All right. So, interesting point in time, interesting set of guys, and interesting styles that they both bring. Okay. Now, I think that this match has the potential to be the best match on the card. Will it be? I don't know. And this is why. They both have that press. Lars is press dominant. You know he's coming with the press. Michael used to be press dominant. Quick press or inside, super inside hook. He just rams you right in there. And we've seen that since he's come back from his elbow kind of reattachment tie-up surgery, significant surgery. And so since he's come back from that, we have seen Michael diving inside. And if he doesn't get it, he's really quick to pull back out, doing these big sweeping movements, which I think look awesome. But I think there's going to come a point where somebody stings him on that real bad because it's just too telegraphed. However, I don't think Lars is the guy that's going to do it. I just hope Michael goes for that press. I know Lars is going to do it, but will Michael put that press on the line against Lars Rohrbachen? That's what we all want to see.
Tune in. I will have a half an hour podcast with Michael Todd, and he talks exactly about that. It's just going to bounce back and forth. They'll both be pressing, both in the Kings. One will come in the press, one will hold out, the other will come in and press, and the other will Kings. It'll just be a bit of a whoa, whoa, whoa. It's like the Grinch when he's in and out of the camera. The Jim Carrey Grinch. That's how I think. That's how I think the match will go. And just quickly, because John got real angry. Here's the best one I could probably find of my beard growing.
That looks terrible. That is the worst picture I've ever seen of you. You look like you just checked into the Betty Ford clinic and you're like, oh, hey.
So this is day. Let's get a bit of, can we get a closer? What's a better one? No, can't hide John. Bloody hell. So just for things, and we'll get to everyone in the chat. This was day 25 of running home from Queensland. So I'm like 1,250 kilometers into my run.
Oh, God. So this was in the middle of it.
So this is the only reason I've got a beard, because I was thinking of ways to save energy, and shaving was one of them. But that's what I can do in 25 days.
It's impressive.
So when you finally catch up on all your punishments, I will have a punishment of not shaving for 60 days.
I like that a lot.
But you've got like 10 punishments to catch up on.
Well, 10-ish.
Because you can't. You just can't pick a winner there. But let's get back to it. So yeah, the man can grow a beard. And I like this one because I like to be respectful. All right. So, Michael, bang, bang from Alex McDonald. Monster Michael Todd all the way. Know what I say. Bowen Stash. It's the most powerful at all. It's come pretty good. You got to give him that.
Yeah. It's nice. It's nice.
Michael should win. The poster looks like an ad for Nair.
Nair. Oh, God.
Yeah. So I want to apologize and congratulate Edwards Arm Wrestling. So I thought this was Michael Edwards, Texas Piranha.
Oh.
But this is John Edwards, who had a super match at Mac and won.
Gotcha.
So apologies for thinking you were someone else. Congratulations on winning your first super match on the weekend, buddy.
Very nice. Very nice.
All righty. 98% are in the chat. Promise I'm not going to say penis on the show. I promise. They both dive inside for a press, and we have a rift in the space-time continuum.
I would love to see it.
Lars is going to press. Michael's going to do his new stupid flagpole thing.
I think he's talking about the fact that now Michael doesn't even King's move anymore. Michael is like, whatever he's whatever you want to call it, he's fully above the table. He's a lot more angled with his upper body. So he's adapted, once again, he's adapted his style to, the modern day guys. So we'll see how far it goes. Now, picks. If Michael dedicates himself to going inside, I think Lars has a very good chance of winning. However, I do not think Michael will dedicate to the inside. He will 100% go into the new King's move style that he has. And I don't think Lars is going to be able to do anything with that. So I go Michael.
You're going Michael.
Yep.
All I can say is just don't call it a comeback. Monster Michael Todd will get the victory. The streak will continue. He'll be 2-0. No disrespect to Lars Rabakin. Lars is going to come in and press, and I think Michael will be able to hold out. I think it is going to be a brilliant match. What does the poll say quickly? 75%. 78, 80%. It is all going the way of the Toddinator. Everyone's a Toddinator. Other poll in. I saw it, mate. You got put up against a crazy opponent. 16, 17-year-old Georgian. Insane.
That does happen.
In that photo, I look like I hung out at Zarenov's cave. Well, funny enough, I have if we play 2 caption games tonight, I am actually the second caption from a photo that was sent to me today. So there you go.
You know what?
Go on.
You looked like Lance Armstrong's less good at bike riding brother who also commits fraud.
That is a very big description. Wow. Our man, Matthias. I've been speaking to him all weekend. He did the streaming for Mac. I showed the prelims on my channel.
Nicely done.
Yeah, thank you very much. He says, Natty Bang. Yeah, it was brilliant. So I quite enjoyed it. And I'm sure you're just enjoying a nice quiet drink, Matthias. Because you're telling me anything and everything went wrong behind the scenes, as it does in arm wrestling. Silky jumps in. He says, Uncle John, would you ever consider growing a side beard? As in straight perpendicular to your cheek surface from temple to nose. The rest of your face is clean.
I don't think I can. Hair does not grow very well up here.
Does for me. I have to shave eye line. I could go full Wolfman if I wanted to.
That's the one thing you and Engen have in common.
We can grow hair. we can definitely grow hair. So thank you very much, Matthias. Thank you very much, Silky of the Wilkiest.
I would. If I could, I would, Silky. I certainly would.
Yeah. And if Uncle John ever wins a prediction thing, I'll Yeah, because Jovi's first birthday's not till December. So the time is now, John, because June 1st is King of the Table, right?
Yeah.
July and August, depending on what promotions, I think I might take a break from traveling.
Okay.
So the time is now for you to win some bets.
Well,
but you got to win them first. Because I hate growing a beard. Jess hates it when I grow a beard. So, alrighty, everyone's having a laugh. Yeah, so I'll go Monster Michael Todd as well. Third match of a 7-match card.
Oh yeah.
Kitagali Ongabaev. Start a poll. This is a right-handed banger. Unfortunately, it was supposed to be Kitagali and Toddzilla.
Yep.
But
out.
Kitagali, I'm just typing it in. So on paper, you automatically go, oh, well, Kitagali's a star. He should automatically win this match. But I'm not so convinced.
Oleg, he's shown a lot. He's really strong in certain positions. I mean, in a lot of positions, but I think he may have a higher top end, in a lot of different positions. The question is, can he get to any of them before Kitagali takes the scalpel and slaps him to the pad? I don't know. It seems to me that Kitagali has more movement in his style, in his arm wrestling. Petrenko wants to get in those certain positions. So I am going to go with Kitagali. I think he is not as much of a favorite as maybe it is shown, but I do think he's going to be able to take this win. If he doesn't take this win, I think that's a massive loss for him. I think Oleg can take this loss, and it's like, well, it was Kitagali. But Kitagali needs to win.
Yeah, Kitagali needs to win. Now, I do believe it's 105.
Okay.
So I think Oleg, so that's going to go in Kitagali's favor because that's where he
that's where he's always
yeah. So I think Oleg has to drop down. But yeah, I do think Kitagali will be in control. I think Oleg's just strong. And, he did very well against John Brzezinski, and Kitagali had to work against John Brzezinski, and they took him roughly around the same time. So I think Kitagali's going to work. I think he's going to work and work hard. But there's something about it. But in the end of the day, there's Kitagali Ongabaev, and that's who I will be going for as well. As let's see what the rest of the Dead Set Legends have to say. This will be Premier Skill Match. Ongabaev wins. Is this match at 105 or 115? I believe 105.
Oh my God.
No worries, Edwards. Oh no, what's happened now?
This is John Brzezinski's thumb. He's got a picture of RVJ with the pacifier in his mouth. Oh. And it says, when Ryan chooses Lockie over you and you don't want to be the mistress anymore.
The internet's real quick.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yes, they are.
Yeah, so for those that watched it, I was getting confused with the message. Is he just quitting YouTube or is he quitting arm wrestling as well?
Oh, man.
So let me know. What do we got? I have Kitagali's big favorite. I think he'll 100% take the risk. The Kaz will take this one. If it was left to legs all day, left is his. Are you drunken, Will?
Will, you better quit drinking now before Arizona State, my friend. You better get on the wagon.
I think Kittigali takes the risk, but still has work for the finish. Oleg will shock everyone.
That would be big news.
In this poster, Oleg farted and Kittigali just scored the first.
Oleg's got that little smirk. Oleg with the smirk, and Kittigali with the stare of death.
The stare of death. Okay, brilliant. I quite like it. Everyone's going Kittigali, Ongabayev. I think that's the one thing I am very excited about this one. Kittigali, someone I haven't commentated live. Oh wow, Silky.
Oh my god. See, it's like Silky is always at a certain level. You know you're always going to get some quality stuff from him, but then he just comes out and he's just like you know how some people tickle your funny bone? Silky just gets in there and just uses it like a speed bag.
Alrighty.
Yep, keep it together.
You can have a point. I'm not putting it up, Silky, but you can have a point.
Oh, nice.
Oh. Okay. Yeah, all right. Well, because I'm in a laughing mood, there's only one thing to do. Let's get into the first caption game. I can't even remember if I used this caption last week, but you all know what to do. Here is our leaderboard. It's Major Mason and GB19 at 9. Roy Baker, Red Catman, and Adam all on 8 points. And you can see the 7s, the 6s, the 5s, the 4s, the 3. You can get in there. And then Uncle John's favorite page. He loves it. It's your 2s and your 1s.
Real bunch of deplorables there.
Oh, I need to make you know that rainbow star, and it's like the more things you know,
more you know.
The more you know. I need to do that, but it's you. If someone can do this for me, and it's your face on the star, just reminding everyone you went to college. When you once in a while, you're a degenerate like me, mate, and then once in a while you just got to throw in that big word. It's like, hey, everyone, college.
Actually, I went in Canada, so it was called university. Thank you.
Well, we call it uni here, so I was just trying to appease
I see. I went to college in St. Cloud in Minnesota, and then I went to university.
So you've done it both.
For my master's.
Oh, you're so smart.
What can I say? I'm a man of the world, Jake. I'm a man of the world. I'm well traveled.
So smart, you fucking idiot. Wretched Armwrestler's in there. He says, "What's up? What's up to you, Wretched?" Street Level Arm Wrestling says, "I'm late, but I'm at it."
He mad. He's crazy.
He's crazy. Rick Chains, what up, buddy? Hope your problem got sorted out on the weekend. We're having a bit of a chat, but I'm glad Street Level mad it.
What level is street level? Like on the levels of arm wrestling, is street level super low or is street level super high? Like you're gonna have an arm wrestling match in the street, and it's like if you lose, you die. Or you get
could be like Street Beefs. That's a very popular YouTube channel. Have you ever watched Street Beefs?
Oh, a ton of Street Beefs, dude. You get some of these guys in here and they're just like windmilling haymakers. They connect. Legends.
If I wasn't stitched up, I would give it a go.
Yeah.
Like I don't want to be put in there with someone that's been training for the last 4 years. He just comes in and knocks me out. But if I had like a sloppy jalopy like I'd have a crack.
Yeah.
That's That's for sure. Wretched Arm Wrestler, remove yourself from the channel. You don't come on to the Aussie Arm Wrestlers channel saying Australians got to lose. No, I'm only joking.
Hey, by the way, I believe, since I am boasting of my intellect on this week's show, it's wretched.
Oh.
Wretched.
Wretched?
Right.
Okay. Well, he never corrected me, so
and well, that's because he's trying to be nice, but you know.
So street is right under club.
Yeah.
So there we go. There's our first one. Did we play this one last week, guys, for fun? Nope, that's the second one. I forgot to pause it. Learned or learned?
Right. I'm pretty sure it's learned. Definitely everybody call them learned.
It's pronounced whooped.
Come on.
I thought hard for you, even during the live stream. There was an early start, and then you're just like, oh, there's a bus. Here's Aussie. Underneath you go there, son.
Look, I am just calling the match to the best of my ability.
Mate, yeah. I get nervous when I'm down the street with my wife and I see a bus go past and I get heart palpitations. Just looking for Uncle John to come out of the bushes.
It says UJ Busco.
But get in there so you can see there. What is heaven?
You're singing to your daughter and you're like, the wheels on the bus, and you look at the bus, the toy bus, and it's got me inside of it. I could haunt you like that.
A toy Aussie arm wrestler figure underneath it.
Mm-hmm. And then you go to dinner with your wife later on, and you see that there's a table next to you when they finished up, and the bus boy is wearing an Uncle John t-shirt.
just a little reminder there. Okay, so everyone's having a bit of fun. Right, get it in there. What is Devon dreaming about? Jack Daniel says, I hope no one saved that hotel video. I had to delete it right away. Is that where I think that's where he gets his lariat out, if you know what I mean.
Right.
John wants to see your beautiful bush. Melissa's changed her name. Wasn't that last week? She was cool.
Yeah. What the one thing I think about this picture is that whatever's going on in the dog's head is much more complicated than what's going on in Devon's head.
Wow, the dog's make it comfy.
Yeah.
He's very relaxed. We've got it in there. It says he did it. Auden defeated Levan for me. Could you imagine?
That would be something.
That's just 80s sport movie all over it. Is this what it feels like to be in between Levan's legs?
Ha and gross.
In between Levin's legs. Nightmare of getting nuded by Levan. Dog is having sympathetic twitches. The king, he's hanging about having it. Devon is dreaming of when Dennis was teaching him how to ride his bike with no training wheels and how he's held his hand so powerfully.
That's like that reminds me of the old Adam Carolla bit where he's like, "Hey, you want to know how you make your kid think you have the biggest penis in the world? You just in the middle of the night, you're just like, whoops, robe comes open. That child will think you have the biggest penis on the planet for the rest of their life." Yeah. Think about it. You see, you walk into you're like 7 years old, right? You're 7 years old and you go to the YMCA And it's you go into the men's locker room and there's all these old men laying brain, just sacks. You're 7. You don't know how these things happen. And then that's the way you get it. Didn't you ever go into a locker room when you were a kid?
Have you ever heard the term jumping the shark?
I bet there are every single person in this chat probably has that same experience at some point. If you're from America, because they don't give a shit. Maybe in Australia.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Everyone's naked in the change rooms in Australia.
Well,
right.
I have heard that you had some problems with some, different people using different bathrooms. Didn't you have that issue?
That's madness. It's absolute madness. All right. What's Devin dreaming about? Where else you can put stem cells? It's just dreaming of simple things. Phil Woody's in the chat. What's going on? Phil, he's dreaming that he's getting a pedicure with the friendly giant. Pedicure would be good. Greasy settees.
Greasy settees. What does that word mean?
You talking about his couch?
Settees.
He's having to build a birdhouse with his 3rd grade English teacher. He's naked in middle school, being chased by a T-Rex. Everyone has had that awful dream where you got no pants.
Oh, so it's okay to dream about having your penis out, but to actually have it out, that's not okay.
You've got people waving their tackle in front of kids. I'm talking about funny dreams.
Yeah, I bet you are.
Devin just found out that dog food has the highest protein per grams. The smell of dog balls is way too strong. Yeah, I'll put that one down. Other Paul Lynn, dog's balls way too strong. Hopefully that'll fit. What else have we got? I think is that the smell of couch crack or the dog's ass? He's got it right in there. A ketamine tornado. He's dreaming that he hates this couch. So he's dreaming about shaving your face makes you more aerodynamic. He's dreaming about his green hoodie leaving him.
Oh boy,
that's sad.
That's like from Pee-wee. What one is Pee-wee's? Not Big Top Adventure. Pee-wee when he loses his bike.
Oh yeah.
The basement of the Alamo.
The green hoodie leaving. We got in space. No one can hear the refs call an elbow foul while you're in the King's move.
Yeah.
He's trying to close the barn door in his sleep. Well, where Roy Baker is banned on all chats. This is someone with a multiple account. Do you know who Jay Fetched is?
No.
I reckon Jay Fetched is Turd Burglar.
Oh, Turd Burglar.
Busted.
Oh.
Silky's had the Roy Baker dream. T-Rex dream. I'm dying over Jake calling it your tackle. Yeah, we call it your tackle. Your tackle. What else have we got? What else have we got? He's been dreaming of he beat Levan. He's pronated as hard as rock.
Mm-hmm.
Dreaming about being Bowen at 50. He's dreaming about
Look, little breeze, that thing comes right open. It's
bad machinery on the list. Machine. Uncle John terrorizing. I just have to write terrorizing row because it won't fit in the poll. All right, a couple more. This move, guys, is called the sleeping static lift.
Mm-hmm.
And everyone will do it. Oh, that's not nice. Jack Daniels' comment.
Oh, yes.
Do I smell Dog's balls? Or is that my green hoodie? Oh, that's a good one.
Devin is like having this great dream about RVJ starting his channel up, and they're having a great time, and he wakes up and he goes on YouTube, and RVJ is like, I'm done. It's over. I'm pulling the plug.
Oh, okay. And the Drew comes in with Dreaming of Jeannie. Clever.
Mm-hmm.
I like it. All right, I've got 5. We've got in between Levan's legs. Dog's balls are way, way too strong. The green hoodie leaving. Uncle John terrorizing him in a robe. And RVJ starting his YouTube channel.
I'd get rid of the first, I think.
Okay. Sorry, Rick Chains. Uncle John hates you and hopes you stub your toe.
A firm hand. Can't help it.
Okay. Who wins? And then we'll get back to the predictions. First one was Paul Lynn. I'll just write Paul. Dog's balls. Way too strong. Oh. Then we had Joe Nelson.
Joseph.
Green hoodie leaving. Bad machine. So I'll just write bad with terrorizing him in yes, just fit in a robe. And Red Cap Man with starting channel. Alrighty. Oh. All right, get voting on the first caption game. We'll get back to this. I just want to see if there's any couple of more late ones. He's dreaming of Santa. Where all elbows are down. That was probably a better one of yours, Joe. He's dreaming of Santa to bring him an actual pair of shoes.
Mm-hmm.
At least RVJ didn't show up to a presser and then announce he's quitting. Have I missed something?
Well, he hasn't showed up to a presser to announce he's quitting yet.
Oh, like organized it.
Yeah.
A world where rest just actually say go. Okay. I like this match for so many reasons. Camille Jablonski is fearless. Camille Jablonski is a super heavyweight we are wanting all the other super heavyweights to be. Will pull twice in a weekend. He doesn't care. He wants to be the number one guy. So it's like, cool, I'll pull Cody Merritt. Hello, I'm going to be in Vegas. Let me just beat Cody. I'll be there in a minute. Yeah. Goes there, pulls at Arm Wars. Unreal stuff. Everyone's like, we want more from the super heavyweights. Get behind Camille. He is fearless. He'll have a go and has one of the best pressers ever.
And like now that I have had a chance to meet him a couple times, like he's awesome. He's super cool dude. Like, he's funny. He does not give two shits. He is like awesome all the way around, dude.
Yeah. And once again, they keep putting him against top rollers, which is perfect for his press.
Yes.
That's dangerous for Vitali. Now, Vitali, probably the number 2, number 3, probably number 2 or number 3. Left arm. He's top 5. Left arm in the business. It is mega. It is huge. But I don't know, man. I am so confused about this one. When it was first announced, I'm like, Vitali, whatever. But then I just kept thinking about it. And if he could just get to the straps, which will be the hardest X factor, getting out of Vitali's hand.
Yeah.
But if he gets there, we're on.
Yes. I'm going hard on this one. I think Jablonski is going to win. And I think he's going to win.
Whoa. I kind of hope the Polish man does.
You know, I think, you know, is Vitali super dangerous? Of course he is. But I just like, you know, and when I've seen him in his last appearances, I just think that Jablonski's got way too much off that go. He's going to cause all sorts of problems for Vitali just in the setup. Not going to like it. You know, unless Vitali has really, really, really like, come on. It's so hard to stop that move with a top roll. It's so hard to put the brakes on a press like that when you are an outside top roller. It's a nightmare. And geez, I don't know, man. I'm with Jablonski on this one.
There you go. Silky says it's Jablonkin time. Absolutely. Of course, Roy's a Devon fan, so the jabroni sucks. I'm voting for Vitali. I just feel like he's got a plan somehow. Mr. Prince says Vitali. He's going to break Jabroni's little fingers. My man Sebastian from Norway is in the chat. He's become a banger.
Nice.
Dead set legend. Has anyone seen Vitali laugh out loud? Yes, I have, in an elevator. I got him. I got him. So it's going to be fun to see full on arm wrestling Vitali. I believe he's gone to the dark side on the rumor mill. Just enhancing himself.
Going further to the dark side is what you mean.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah.
So only because it's left hand, I want Camille to win, because we know Vitali's going to ruffle up that top 5 on the right arm.
Yeah.
Not a problem. Can he get to the straps? What do you guys think in the chat? Can he get to the straps?
Can who get to the straps?
Camille.
Yes. Yes. He is the most likely person to get straps against Vitali on the planet. 100%.
You know what? Oh, Andy Beckett, you legend. Been a member for 12 months. Who died when he laughed?
It's a good one. Good one, Flex, man. That was a good one.
He's been good lately. He's been good lately.
He's on.
A few funnies. He's on top. He's near the top of the leaderboard. That was a good one. John, I'm with you.
Yeah,
Roy. I believe in Camille.
This is Roy's problem right here. Roy, this is why you're so hated in the community. He says Vitali might clamp down on that thumb. Yeah, no shit. No, you don't say, Roy. You don't say he might try to do that.
Really?
Oh, my God. Not gonna matter. Not gonna matter. Camille is just like this. It's gonna go right through his hands every single time.
Roy, for the rest of the show, can you please change your YouTube name to Professor Roy Baker? Oh, well. Okay, just ready. Stop that, Roy.
Oh man,
I love you, Roy. I love that you dickhead. I've got a soft spot for Roy, so I can't go too hard. Roy is strong-minded and he's tough here. He's not a sheep. He's not a minion. So I'm all for Roy. But you kind of stuffed up there, Roy.
I love it. I love it.
No one
So
ever
what are you
said the
doing?
arm wrestling community was full of sharp tools. Bunch of blunters. Blunters. What a word.
Love it.
What
Love
a word. Have you heard blunters before?
No, but it's the perfect way to describe everybody in this whole community.
Granny Soup Ladle, where are you from? Okay. Oh, no,
So
we love you, Roy, but y'all gone dang stuffed up there, Roy. All righty, we'll right. Okay, but he's from the US. Oh,
big one. Yeah. Let's go. All right, I got 8 minutes.
Okay.
But I can tell you that this match to me is a defining match in like the modern era of arm wrestling, I think. Like, you know, you look at Paul Lynn, you look at Lachlan, you look what they've been able to do in their arm wrestling careers over the last 5 years. Both of them come a long way, right? Both of them have done a lot. They've won, they've lost, they've gone up and down, but I think they both represent, you know, a very high level in their respective countries. And I like this match a lot. They both have internet presence. You know, we all know their personalities. We know who they are. We know what they're about. And I think this is a great matchup, a really, really good one.
Okay. What I'll do is I won't talk because you've only got a short time. So you give us your thoughts and predictions, and I'll move on to the next match. And then when you go, I'll give the rest of I'll do mine and keep the show going.
Beautiful. Paul Lynn versus Lachlan Adair, I think could potentially be the closest match, but I also think it could go wildly one way or the other, pending if they have a crazy round one. Hook on hook on hook. And because I know you're taking Lachlan, I'm taking me some Paul Lynn.
Oh, baby.
Yep.
There you go. I smell a bet, but that's okay. I smell a huge bet on that one. Ryan Bowen and Schoolboy. And guys, I'll go back and give mine. It's just we haven't got John for long this week. So
Schoolboy versus Ryan Bowen, the one that we kind of always knew we'd come back to it. We knew we would get back to it eventually. I honestly think Ryan is going to murder him. I really do. I think Schoolboy has one win in him. One win. And I think Ryan is just on a different plane as far as things go. And Schoolboy has just not looked very good in his last whole lot of big profile, high profile matches. He hasn't looked like he can make changes. He hasn't looked like he's been overly powerful. Of course, he's a bigger human than Ryan Bowen is. But I'm going with Bowen.
There you go. Yep. And main event, left arm, Ivan and Morozov.
My God. I like both of these guys. I like watching them both, but I do. I do like Matyushenko better. I do. I enjoy watching him, but not much more. I think that it will be huge news if Matyushenko can put Morozov down, and I think it will look like insane. It'll look like when he beat Jablonski.
Oh, that quick.
Right? I think it may. I think it may. So I am going to go with Matyushenko.
And this will be for the East versus West super heavyweight title.
Beautiful. Even better. Yeah. Even better.
So that'll be for number one. Right, I'm going to go back to the Paul and Lachlan match. You'll see Uncle John at Arizona State doing the commentary.
Yes.
It's going to be unbelievable. John, thank you very much, and I'm sure I will annoy you tomorrow.
Sounds good, buddy. See you, boys.
We'll see you in there. Thank you to Uncle John. Let's fix this up. What do we reckon that? Is that a good view? Is that? Yeah, let's go that one. So we'll get back to the matches. Who won the first caption game? And it is very close. I'm going to play another caption game with you guys as well. So stick around. We'll have another caption game. So Red Catman with 3 points. And, of course, make me laugh. I'm giving our provisional points. 2 points to Bad Machine. 1 point to Joe. And the other, Paul Lynn, just can't get a win this week. Poor guy. So Paul Lynn versus Lachlan Adair. Hook on hook. That's the only way you get to see it. It is pure power. 2 alpha males going to go at it and have an absolute crack. This will be a fantastic dogfight. In the way that you get to see it, is it little beard versus no beard? And, of course, I'm going with my man Lachlan Adair. There is just something him at 105 kilos where he is looking good and he's just looking very strong. I think he's finally found his home. And what a home it'll be, and what a win it'll be if he can beat Paul Lynn. So I will be going Lachlan Adair. What do you guys say? Lockie is going to top roll him. Flavor Saver versus Butt Chin. Flavor Saver. How disgusting does that sound? I dare to call Lockie Butt Chin to his face. No, it's going to be a really good match. I'm very excited about it. So bicep on bicep, both incredibly strong. Side pressure, both incredibly strong. Dedication, both top notch. Let me scroll up to see what your earlier predictions were. Lockie all the way. Lockie looks like he lost 5 pounds off his head. Wherever you can lose it, as long as it's not in the right arm. Justin King, wash your mouth out with soap. He says Paul 100%. Lachlan looks like he just escaped from Sobibor. What's that? Sobibor? It's a film, Escape from Sobibor. Okay, haven't seen it. Sorry. Sorry, Roy. Major Mason, man, I can't choose between them, but if I have to choose, then it's going to be Lachlan. Sorry, Paul. Wretched says, I have to go with my boy, Paul Lynn. Okay, what else have we got? Paul lost his right eyebrow. Yeah, those photos. Lachlan is known as the Anvil. He's the Anvil. Okay. Lachlan looks so much heavier than that. What's his height? He's about 6'1". 6'1"? 6'1" and a bit? Yeah. So, yeah, we'll go on to that one. Next match on the card, if we break it down. Ryan Bowen versus Schoolboy. Probably a little bit closer than what people think. I think Schoolboy's weight advantage and initial hit will cause problems for Ryan. Obviously, Schoolboy's going to come out on top. Ryan will want to go to the straps. Ryan's happy for the King's move. He's been hated for a very long time. That's not going to bother him. So he just needs to win. Ryan is now back at King of the Table. And, of course, with matches like these, there's only so much internet presence that you can have. And if you continue to lose, it's not going to happen. Ryan lost to Ron Barth. Ron is just incredible. So Ryan's finding his level. I do believe it is above Schoolboy's. So when he comes in, I think that's where it's going to go. Schoolboy maybe will try transition for a press. It's just that weight difference will be an X factor. And can Schoolboy use that weight difference to his advantage? I think he can. I don't think he'll win. And I will be predicting Ryan Bowen as well. The metal comes in. He says, behold, the metal be upon ye. Ready to be hanging and banging, slinging and slinging, booty munching and elbow crunching. Ready, head bang. My man will be doing a second caption game, so you don't miss out. Not sure if I'll give out points or anything, but we can have a little bit of fun of it. What are you guys saying? I think someone is going to get injured this match. Why is that, Brian, in the Lachlan match? I don't know. Just hook on hook. It's just good old-fashioned arm wrestling. Henry. Thought we had something. Henry. I went into bat for you. Thought you're a good dude. And this is how you repay me? Okay. I know where you are in the arm wrestling world now, Henry. You've just off my Christmas card list. Thanks, buddy. Paul wins, Bowen wins, 1-1 for the Aussies. Well, it'll be 2-1 because I'll win as well. Schoolboy is too used to beating up much smaller Asian pullers. Well, Australia's not Asian, even though we participate in a lot of their things. But I just think Ryan will be able. But you're not speaking the truth, Henry. You're not. You're telling lies. Because Ryan Bowen will win. I've got to go with my guy, Ryan Bowen. I've got to go with him. See you, Silky. Thanks so much for joining the show. I will hopefully go live one more time before I fly out to Dubai. If not, I'll be live whilst I'm in Dubai and get all the athletes on the show. I'm going to film a whole heap of small videos while I'm over there. I've only got a small amount of time this time. I won't be there till a few hours before the press conference. But yeah. Thanks for joining, Silky. Thanks for being a dead set legend. Okay. If it makes me a better person, I do think Lachlan will win. We'll see. I think Ryan Bowen wins. And we'll get in there for the main event. And we'll get in there. Also send you a message on Instagram if you ever want to have me on to talk about my prediction model. Yeah. Awesome. We can do a show. I don't know when, but let's yeah, of course we can do something, mate. I don't know if it'll be a live show or a recorded show, but of course, mate. Of course. We'll have some fun with it. We'll have some fun. Favorite metal band? I'm a Metallica guy. Through and through. Love myself a bit of Black Sabbath. But yeah, they're probably my top two. Loved a bit of Korn when I was in high school. Yeah. It's impossible to go past Metallica. Guns N' Roses. You know, they metal, heavy metal. They're heavy metal, aren't they? You wouldn't call them rock and roll. Either way, I love it. Okay, and everyone is answering the wretched one. Okay, so the main event, if you haven't already, did a nice little short podcast with Ivan Matyushenko. He's a different cat. He is a different beast. I love how big Morozov is. I love how strong Morozov is, and we know Morozov can pull with the left arm. We see how big and dangerous he is. That was a great match against Alex Kadecha. I think Matyushenko wins. I think Matyushenko will have so much control in the hook. He'll get a couple of pins early and just rattle Morozov a bit. And, Morozov's got that staying power and he may do it. But I don't know. When this match was first announced, I was like, Morozov's got to crush him. But then I was like, went back and watched a few matches. I was like, nah, Morozov's in this one. And he's in it really good. So I'm down. What about you guys? I'll do a poll for this one. While you hit the like button. So who wins? And give me your predictions. We have Ivan Matyushenko or the heavyweight champion of the world, Artyom Morozov, the Terminator. Start the poll for you guys. Yeah, I'm going Matyushenko. In my opinion, Ivan beats the Morozov of January, but we'll see peak Morozov. Interesting. We've got Morozov doesn't get tired, unfortunately. There you go. Buddy Hale, what's going on, mate? Hope you are well. Really not sure here. Maybe Morozov because of his strength and endurance. That will be the big factor, the power. Can Matyushenko control and contain Morozov's power? That will be a very hard thing to do. Tired of seeing Ivan win. Ivan. Jeez. Going for Morozov. Morozov will freight train it. There you go. And I think I say it every prediction show. It's one of the things I really love about arm wrestling because, like, a lot of us are like, "Yep, 100% Morozov's going to win," and then others are like, "Nah, it's maybe Matyushenko or whatever." So, yeah, it'd be very interesting. Just having a look, Henry. I haven't seen a message from you. I haven't seen a message from you, Henry, on Instagram. All right, let's go. Anyway, let's get back to it. All right. Oh, okay. Maybe send it again then, because I haven't got it. Send it again. I think Ivan is winning, putting all into his match. Yeah, I think this is such a good main event. It sucks that we're not getting Dennis and Erdemis. I thought a great replacement was Camille and Vitali. I think this is a great main event. And we've had so many left arm main events as well. So left arm's making its way. Yeah, it's just making its way. So I'm very excited for it all. But yeah. Todd. Hang on. Wasn't Todd going to be in this one originally too? Yeah. So he was supposed to face Kitagali. Kittigali. All right, I'll go shopping for it, Henry. I'll go shopping for it. All right, well, let's play another caption game to wrap up the show. Let's have a laugh. Let's finish off. I got this sent to me by Johnny, my man Johnny. What's Johnny's last name? I want to give him his due diligence. Johnny Miller sent me this. What am I explaining to Mario? What an odd photo. I have no idea. This was after Knuckles Up. Thanks, Johnny, for not making me look too bloated. A Tommy Cooper impression. Yeah, there you go. So get in there, get going. I'll just close that. Ha! They said they would kill me. Look how steady my hands are. Yeah. Yeah. What a sad time that was. Just getting threatened to not see my children again, destroyed. I'll get killed, all because of the silliest things. But that's okay. That's okay, Joe. We roll on, we move on, and we have some fun. But that's a good one. I'll give you a provisional for that one. Everyone's getting some provisionals. Oh, well, actually, I'll cross that out and I'll just write 2 next to Joe. Yes, I am also a hand model. I always like hand model jokes because I'm a huge Seinfeld fan. So when you make a reservation, you walk in there. It's crazy. You see, arm wrestling is not for sissies. Aussie explaining to Mario, that is just how Americans are. Well, yeah, I'm like, whoa, mate, don't attack them. That's just how they are. Look how strong I am. I can lift my hands with this big ass watch on. It's a cool watch. It is a cool watch. Goodwood implants. Look. Yes, Matt Warren. Implants. Alrighty. They're so soft because I wash them in palm olive soap, dish soap. They are pretty soft hands. They are pretty soft hands. Just saying. When you see when a man loves a woman, what a movie that was, wasn't it? The manicure we paid for by the event. Yeah, just explain to him, get yourself a pedicure. You'll be fine. I tell you, if I went to Knuckles Up and said I wanted a manicure before the event, then they would organise it for me. They're that good. Aussie is about to advertise the new line of lovable Todd Hutchings dolls called Tickle Me Elbow. Clever. I'm just explaining aliens to him. Yeah, I like that one. They're real. No, John, the Mario, they're aliens. They're real. I was talking about breast size, not arthritis. You are showing Mario how you were going to squeeze bonkers and squeeze honkers last Maximum Bane. So I have a show called Maximum Bane Monday, my co-host, and I explain jokes. Oh, that's a good one. Yeah, that's a good one. Yeah, over here, make sure you drive on the dark side. So on the other side, I'll leave that up for a moment. Yeah, so if everyone watch my Monster Michael Todd, I don't know if I'll edit it much. I think I might just put it out raw, the half an hour. It was a bit of fun. Like I kind of put some pictures and everything and videos during it. But unfortunately, my daughter's birthday is just taking up a lot of my time, which I prefer to do, to be honest. And I've got 2 games of footy to commentate tomorrow night. It's It's all picking up, man. It's full steam ahead. I'm getting more bookings in the arm wrestling world, which is great. And then I've started helping arm wrestlers get bookings around the world as well. So I'm always just trying to swing and change everything. Also, what else would you like on the channel as we get through some of these fun things? let me explain something to you, mate. Customers are not always right. That is so true. I'm sick of that. So when Uncle John crushed out from the booze, shoved a hot dog right in his... Yes. This was... That was funny. I had my microphone on and went for a piss, and Major Mason was in the toilet having a chat with me. I was like, dude, my mic's still live. Oh no, it's a frozen hot dog. I've actually hypnotized him. Oh, calm down, Joe. Explaining how you love the way Liberace tickles the keys. Get it. Let me start off by saying I'm the genius behind Maximum Bang Mondays. Oh, that is good. That is good. Man, you guys are funny. I quite like it. Hey, Brent, what's going on, mate? We'll go for about another 5 minutes. We'll have a bit of a chat. Yeah, it's some interesting times here in arm wrestling. I can't wait to have a chat to a few people when I'm over there in Dubai on the weekend. Shattered, I'm missing out on Arizona State, but that's okay. We'll have plenty to go off there. If anyone watched my Brian Shaw video, let me know what you thought of it. It was a 10-minute long talking and editing video and things like that. Mate, that is so true. If you want it, you got to win matches to get on a Maximum Bang trading card. And I think because the Aussie Rules footy's going so well here, that might fund Series 3. I'm really just going to hit up. I've got a few people in mind for Series 3, even though I've got 110 packets down there. Mate, even that trophy got its own card, Rick. How cool's that? That's very cool. Then the fusion card. That's very cool. But that is brilliant. So I'll take that down. So yeah, just explaining a few things, guys. Haven't got like those that pre-ordered and before things went a bit differently. I think your cards have been sent out. Unfortunately, for some other people, I just have to hold on to them shortly just for now till I get a few things covered. But yeah, I fly off Friday, so I'll arrive a few hours before the press conference, which will be good. But yeah, buy the pay-per-view, man. It's probably their best King of the Table to date. 7 matches as well, which I just think is a perfect number. The only thing I would change now is probably the starting time, because I do think, like, I understand you've got to hit particular markets, especially the United States. And, you know, you try and make a Saturday night of it. You start at 8 o'clock. But I would probably try and start a little bit early, because if you're the main event and you're starting at like midnight, it's not too far. And then I have to leave early straight after the event. How early do I have to leave? It's probably easier if I just go to my emails and check my flight. No, that's the airport. Oh, no. Here we go. Yeah, so I leave at 10 a.m. on the Sunday. Wow. So, like, the event will finish And then like 6 hours later, I'll be off to an airport. So there you go. There you go. All right, guys, we might wrap it up there. If you got, first of all, I'll sit back. If you've got any quick questions, throw them in there, and I'll answer a few quick questions before we roll on. Viking Mode says, how you doing, Oz? Did you see RVJ throw a fit about Bowen, then quit the YouTube video? I kind of quickly watched it. I feel like with my lunch, I might sit back and watch it again because there's 2 parts to it. So, yeah. Look, RVJ's awesome when he's on YouTube, whether, you know, he's always speaking his mind. So I'm happy with that. I just hope he doesn't quit arm wrestling because he's a good competitor. So I understand quitting YouTube because it's very toxic. It can be. So I don't mind that. I'm still enjoying it at the moment, but my patience is wearing thin with a lot of things. So, and I've been going flat out for 4 years, like full time for 4 years. So yeah, but I will double check it. I will double check it. That's for sure. And have a look. Cause sometimes like I wake up, I go to the gym. I got to set up Maximum Bang Monday. I got to do all the Caption game scores and get the videos and everything ready. And then Uncle John and I have a bit of a chat beforehand. And then the show starts. So then kind of like I was midway watching part 2 before we went on this show. We went on this show. So yeah. And also, what else would you like to see on the channel? If you're watching this a bit later, drop it in the comments. If you're watching it now, just quickly let me know. Otherwise, we'll wrap it up. We'll have a bit of fun and go from there. You Dead Set Legends. It'll be fun. Can't wait for King and Toe. Can't wait for Arizona State. And there's just so much arm wrestling. It is so good for the sport. Yeah. Brandon Allen. Go to Brandon Allen's channel. I'll try and pop in and say g'day because I love Brandon Allen, one of the good guys in the sport. Right. I'm out of here, guys. You guys are the best. Thank you so much. And I'll see you guys very, very soon.